Can you solve this math challenge? Here's the question. Which number is greater? Square root of 3 plus cube root of 2 or 3? Now you can pause this video if you want to give this problem a try. And now let's answer this question together. Alright, so given these two numbers, we have square root of 3 plus cube root of 2 and 3. The question is which number is greater? Alright, so now let's put a box between these two numbers because we don't know if the left hand side is greater than to the right hand side or the left hand side is less than to the right hand side. So let's put a box between these two numbers. Alright, now if we subtract square root of 3 on both sides, why not? The inequality doesn't change. So the first case, if the left side is greater than the right side, if we subtract square root of 3 on both sides, still the left side must be greater than the right hand side. And also, this is true when the left side is less than the right hand side. Alright, so let's do that. So let's subtract square root of 3 on both sides. So we have now cube root of 2. We don't know. This is greater than or less than 3 minus square root of 3. Alright, now to eliminate this cube root, let's cube on both sides. Again, the inequality doesn't change. So if the left side is greater than on the right hand side, if we cube on both sides, still true. And also, if the left side is less than the right hand side, if we cube on both sides, the inequality doesn't change. Alright, so let's move on. So cube root of 2 raised to the power of 3, this simplifies to just 2. Now, on the right hand side, we have 3 minus square root of 3 raised to the power of 3. We will use this identity. If we have a minus b raised to the power of 3, this can be simplified to a cubed minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed. So this a represents 3 and this b represents square root of 3. So we can easily expand 3 minus square root of 3 raised to the power of 3. This looks something like this. So we have 3 cubed minus 3 times 3 squared times square root of 3 plus 3 times square root of 3 raised to the power of 2 minus square root of 3 raised to the power of 3. And now, let's simplify. 3 cubed, 3 times 3 times 3, this will give us 27. Now, here we go, 3 squared, 3 times 3 will give us 9. And negative 3 times 9 times square root of 3, this will give us 27 times square root of 3, or negative 27 square root of 3. Now, square root of 3 raised to the power of 2, this will give us 3. And positive 3 times 3 times 3, this will give us positive 27. And then, square root of 3 raised to the power of 3, we have square root of 3, multiplied by square root of 3, multiplied by square root of 3, 3 times. Square root of 3 times square root of 3, this will give us 3. So this will give us 3 multiplied by square root of 3. Alright, now, 27 plus 27, if we combine this, this will give us 54. And negative 27 square root of 3 minus 3 times square root of 3, this will give us negative 30 times square root of 3. Alright, now let's focus on this equation. And what we're going to do, let's make this positive number. So let's add 30 square root of 3 on both sides. And then, why not subtract 2 on both sides? Again, if we do this, all of this operation, the inequality doesn't change. Alright? Now, let's simplify this. 54 minus 2, this will give us 52. Next, to eliminate this square root, why not square on both sides? Again, if we do this calculation, the inequality doesn't change. Alright, now, 30 square root of 3 raised to the power of 2, 30 squared is 900. times 3, this will give us 2,700. So the left side is 2,700. Now how about the right side? 52 raised to the power of 2, 52 times 52, this will give us 2,704. Now, we clearly see that the left side must be less than to the right hand side. Now, if we go back to our calculation, we can also say that 30 square root of 3 must be less than 52, or cube root of 2 must be less than 3 minus square root of 3, or in our given question, we can clearly say that square root of 3 plus cube root of 2 must be less than 3. So now, which number is greater? And our answer is definitely the right hand side, or simply equal to 3. And that is our answer. And as always, we are done.